Rejection. It's something that we all experience at some point in our life. Whether it be a job opportunity, a personal goal, or a creative endeavor, rejection can sting, rejection can hurt. Rejection can pierce through our heart and it can make us feel as if the world has come to an end. But rejection can also lead us to something much better, something that we're not foreseen, something that we never thought of before. Rejection can make us feel as if the story has not yet come to an end. There's just a new chapter that is now embarking. My name is Arjun and I'm a social entrepreneur, founder and director of Earth's 911 not-for-profit organization. And throughout my journey, I have had my fair share of setbacks. Leading a mission-driven initiative focused on sustainability and social impact is far from easy. There have been countless times where doors have closed, where projects did not take off and we were just not able to move forward. We remained to be stagnant. However, what is more important is how we learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward, perpetuating the impact that we created. This reinforced an important lesson. What is delayed is not denied. What is delayed is not denied. When we face rejection, it is natural to feel disheartened. It is very simple for us to deem rejection to be a measure of our own worth. But it does not have to be. Rejection is not the final word. It never has to be. More often than that, it is redirection. Very essential. I repeat, rejection is redirection. Redirection to newer doors, newer opportunities, newer beginnings. Closed doors also signify and symbolize new beginnings. Because when a door closes, a window opens. When a door closes, a window opens. A bigger opportunity that closed its door on you might not be able to find its way back, but definitely a one later, if not sooner, will find its way to you. Let's take a couple of examples. We all know of Thomas Edison. He is the man who invented the light bulb. But what we do not realize is how many times he failed before attaining success. He said, and I quote, "I have not failed. I have found 10,000 ways that would not work out." That is exactly what we also need to instill within ourselves. His example is a perfect testament to the fact that rejection can also turn out to be redirection. Every no he got, every failure that he underwent was just perpetuating him towards the right solution. So he adjusted, he learned, and he kept moving forward. And that's quite all that matters. Likewise, let's examine the case of J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, who J.K. Rowling is the author of, she faced multiple countless rejections. 12 publishers turned down her manuscript. I repeat, 12 publishers turned down her manuscript. Imagine hearing no from one person and imagine hearing no from 12 people, and she still did not give up. She could have let this define her, she could have let this failure get to her, make her stop, never move forward, but she did not. She refined her work, she learned from her mistakes, and she kept moving forward. And today, Harry Potter is one of the best children's novels in the entire world. Imagine if she had given up after her first, second, or even 12th rejection, you would not be having a most beloved childhood story at this point in time. Her ability to redirect and persist is what paved her way to success. And that's something that we all need to learn. But stories, they're not unique to famous figures. Because we all face rejections in different forms. We are all different people and we are bound to face rejection at different points in our own lives. Whether it be a job that you wanted but you did not end up getting, whether it be a relationship that did not take place, whether it be an idea that did not take off. Rejection hurts, but no matter who you are. But what is important is how you learn from that rejection, how you chart your way ahead and never let your rejection come to you or stop you. What if I told you that rejection is universe's path of guiding you towards your true path? What if I told you that universe is looking after you, universe has its own plans, and it will give you what's meant for you? The real question is how we can convert rejection to redirection. Foremostly, it is imperative for us to reframe our mindset. Do not let rejection be as a personal failure. Rather, transform it into a learning experience. Reflect on your mistakes. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How can I enhance my mistakes? How can I learn something new? How can I make developments in my forthcoming work? And that is something that will serve as a game changer for you. Focus on the lesson, not on the rejection. It is going to hurt. So embrace the discomfort. And as in when you start to focus on the lesson and less on the rejection, the sting will begin to fade. Moreover, it is very pivotal for us to stay flexible. Rejection comes in different forms, so we must mold ourselves likewise to water, learning different things in different forms. Life does not always unfold the way we want it to, and that's okay. There's no harm in that. Sometimes you're meant to walk on a different path than what's written for us. We have to be open to the change, and we have to cultivate the ability to pivot and move forward. Never become stagnant. Never stop, because something much greater is written for you. Something much greater you're bound to do. Additionally, what is very important is persistence. Do not think that you're not capable of doing something. Rather, just think as if you've not found the right fit yet. Something better is in the make for you, and you will get to it eventually. Again, let's examine a couple of more examples. Michael Jordan was cut out from his basketball team. Walt Disney was told that he's not creative enough. Oprah Winfrey was told she's unfit for television. Had any of these people stopped after their rejections, we would be missing out on some of the most iconic legacies in history. Bringing me, with that said, to my most important point. Embrace the discomfort. Rejection is never easy. It's going to hurt you. It's going to make you stop. It's going to take you buckets of crying, buckets of water, buckets of food. But let it be a catalyst for growth, because rejection is never easy, and it's not even supposed to be. So let it push you forward. Let it make you a better version of yourself. So the next time you face rejection, do not see it as the end. Take it as an opportunity to pivot, to move forward, and to improve and move closer to your goal. So I invite you to redirect, refine, and grow, because it's not about how you fall, but how you rise. For what is important is how you fail, and rise like a phoenix.